Fellow citizens and residents of our dear Federation, July 1st, 2020 marked the 24th year since the introduction of self-employed coverage by the St. Christopher and Nevis Social Security Board. That is why in this month of July we are celebrating this achievement. As the new minister with responsibility for Social Security matters, I deem it most fitting to acknowledge this significant milestone. And while there may not be a grand celebration as such, the achievements brought about as a result of the introduction of self-employed coverage is much to grandstand about. The International Labour Organization, ILO, prescribes the ramifications and guidelines necessary for the operations of the Social Security Fund. One such element is the important feature of universal coverage. This, of course, extends to those groups, the vulnerable and the self-employed, who for whatever reason sometimes fall under the radar and outside the door of coverage when situations occur. The aim was to ensure that entrepreneurs who pushed the envelope of tradition and created their own employment, that they were provided with income protection coverage and to uphold Social Security's mandate to offer universal coverage for all workers. Before 1996, self-employed persons were unable to access the range of benefits offered by Social Security. To address this, the Social Security Act No. 13 of 1977 was amended by Act No. 18 of 1996 to include self-employed persons as a category of insured persons, and self-employment regulations now contained in the 9th Schedule provides the legal framework by which self-employed persons must both acknowledge their responsibilities and derive their benefits. Since its introduction, 2,952 self-employed persons have registered and have contributed a total of $23,791,019.16 to the fund over the years. In 2019 alone, $2,169,056.24 was paid into the fund as contributions from the self-employed. Likewise, many self-employed persons have benefited greatly from the fund. Last year, 2019, a total of $755,601.57 was paid out in benefits specifically to the self-employed. Every day, the fund continues to serve the self-employed and have provided financial support via access to the various types of benefits offered by the Social Security, including sickness benefits, maternity, invalidity, survivors, and age pensions. In recent times, Social Security has reaffirmed its commitment to the self-employed, providing access to the COVID-19 Relief Fund to over 1,500 self-employed applicants whose income had been impacted by the coronavirus pandemic. Throughout the years, there have been many accomplishments and many challenges. A notable achievement is that at least 25 self-employed persons became eligible for age pensions based solely on self-employed contributions. This signifies that the coverage served its purpose to provide income protection on rainy days and, most importantly, in one's golden years. There is no success without its fair share of challenges, and so too, the self-employed arm of the Social Security has been challenged, especially as it relates to compliance. The data shows that our self-employed persons recognize the importance of registration, yet the same data shows that rate has wavered at unacceptable levels over time, averaging around 25%. This may be for a number of reasons. In many cases, self-employed work is cyclical, and therefore their streams of income are unstable. Another challenge may be our need to advance in technology and provide service solutions that aid the self-employed in maintaining a favorable compliance rate. Whatever the reason, greater effort must be taken by Social Security and the self-employed. As Minister, I intend to do my part in providing support to the Social Security institution and to the self-employed sector in bridging any gaps that are evident in the relationship between the two, which could well be a contributing factor to the challenge at hand. I will share more in this regard as the time goes by. Suffice to say that the self-employed must be an integral partner sitting at the table, taking ownership of their interests as part of the universal reach of this Social Security product. Throughout the month of July, therefore, Social Security will ramp up its efforts to engage the self-employed and their registration efforts. The Public Relations Unit of Social Security, along with the Compliance Department, will provide several media content and engagements on this very timely subject matter via a self-employed symposium, via consultation sessions with the various groups in St. Kitts and Nevis among the self-employed entrepreneurs. These, of course, include those who are driving buses and taxis, those who attend those associations. Radio and TV interviews and related activities will also be undertaken in an effort to promote business continuity and compliance among the self-employed. As we reflect over the last 24 years, I take this opportunity to publicly thank the self-employed for their resilience and for their effort to sustain the local economy at a critical time as this. I commend also the work of the past boards, management, and staff for their commitment and dedication to serve the self-employed and by extension the people of this great nation. To all, happy 24th anniversary of self-employed coverage. May God continue to bless our people.